Hey everyone, it's Jeff. Welcome back to Brotato. It's time. The difficulty 5 run start to gay. I think the first difficulty is me saying difficulty 5 apparently. So we've been playing on 1, new enemies. 5 is inflation is higher, enemies are stronger, enemies drop less materials, and there's 2 bosses in the last wave. Quite a bit more difficult, mostly because you can't buy as much, honestly. That's really the fun part, and honestly, the reduced income stuff is not very fun. I think we have to actually take more damage because of that. I'm gonna take Lumberjack shirt because it should work on the quills from the Cacti Club. So obviously we're doing well rounded. I'm gonna start from top left. I think what I'm gonna do is we're gonna start from top left, and on each video we'll play one character. If we lose, which is going to happen, it just is. I don't know when, but it's gonna happen. If we lose, and there's time, I'll replay it. Hey everyone, Editing Jeff here. If you're watching this video, there's a 95% chance that you're not subscribed, so do me a favor and hit that subscribe button. It'll make my day. Appreciate it. Thank you. Enjoy the rest of the video. Okay, I'm back. Sorry about that. Can't miss a call from the wife. That could lead to death. If you know, you know. Anyway, difficulty 5, Cacti Club. I really like Cacti Club. I think it's the arc. The swinging motion is very satisfying to me. I think there's a world where... Oh, I missed a loot goblin. That sucks. I think there's a world where you could, get burning so that your little projectiles burn and, like, get elemental damage and get, like, a full stack of melee ranged elemental on Cacti Club, but that's a run for the future with, on difficulty 1, so we don't have to worry too much. Wow. Yeah, I mean, we're just taking the blue Cacti Club. One of the things is, we're not allowed to reroll as much, basically. Just due to the reduced money. Which is kind of, like... I don't know. Part of the appeal over this game... of this game to me over Vampire Survivors and 20 Minutes to Dawn and the whole, you know, this whole genre is how many choices you get to make per run. I'm actually just gonna take range damage here. I'll roll one more time. Just hold it. I feel like in a normal roguelike, you maybe get to make one, you know, one decision every 30 seconds or something, or faster. I don't know, it depends. I'd say normal roguelike, normal like Vampire Survivors like, or arena survival, I guess is what the genre is called. Roguelike arena survival. Bullet Heaven, whoever, you know. Whoever your biggest content creator is you watch has named the genre. But in this one, I feel like you're just constantly making decisions. Like, just the whole time. There's so many to be made between each wave. I'm not going to take Gentle Alien. I think if I wasn't I think on a different class I would. Because I've come to the realization that it's, you know, I was thinking about that item as, you know, 5% damage and a couple life. And then you have to deal with 5% more enemies. But really, it's 5% more income if you're killing everything. Which is very, very good. Especially when you're, you know, having reduced income. Problem is, I don't currently have a ton of faith in this build. I'm gonna take dodge. I'm gonna need some more defenses here starting soon, and this seems like a good time to just cash it in. Yep, our actual like survivability just went through the roof because we had nothing, and then we got leather vest, which I still think is one of the best items in the game. Especially at the blue tier, like it's just very efficient. And armor plate to a much lesser extent. It's fine. Don't get me wrong, but it's not. Trading 3% damage instead of 3 HP is kind of, I don't know. It's weird because HP is harder to get, like, than 3% damage equivalently, but I don't know. You're trading defense for defense, where the other ones you're trading what? Wave 7 wings off a crate. Did these scale 50%? I guess I can take it. I don't know. This is tough. I'm going to. I don't know if it's right. That's a sad tomato. Well, the coupon's easy. The Cacti Club's easy. We have one lifesteal. Take the sad tomato and just go from there, probably. I'm a big fan of HP regen. I know some people don't love it. I totally understand. The change was weird, but I think the downside to Sad Tomato is almost non-existent. Because most builds you can make up for starting at half-life before really anything happens. The waves don't get hard until a few seconds in on every single wave. That never changes. It's one of the few constants in this game, is the slow ramping up of enemies. Our damage is seemingly okay. Might be a little low. That's good. Blindfold was nice there. This is tough. I think I want lifesteal. But lifesteal is easier to get than armor. Is that true? Is that a true statement? I don't think that is. Take lifesteal. Vigilante wave ring on the next wave. Seems fine. Sign me up for a head injury. Okay. Also, lifesteal is kind of better with Cacti Club. That's just how it is, so. Looks like we need some attack speed. Kind of struggling there. Cacti Club is one of the slower. Is it? I don't even know if it's one of the slower weapons. It's just not. It's not fast. We are doing a lot of chip damage though. We have a decent amount of ranged damage from the just our upgrades here. We've kind of hit the. All our higher rarity level ups have been on range damage, which is odd, but Only getting 371 on wave 9 is atrocious, I would say. If I was being generous, I'm gonna take luck because we need it, and then vigilante ring because that's gonna save our run, and then cyclops horn. Yeah, so our damage is way too low. Our damage is just way, way too low. We need, well, vigilante ring is gonna do a number for that. We need attack speed, and we need, it might just be attack speed. Actually, you know what? We need more cacti clubs. I just realized we're on wave 10 and we're on like 3 blues, 3 commons. Like, that's our problem. Had a relatively unlucky weapon set. We are tanky though. We are tanky. We're taking bat. And we're taking recycling machine, and we're gonna roll for a sure. I wasn't really wanting that, but we have 5% crit chance. So hunting trophy is the best item here by a mile. We're not doing enough damage. We're not even gonna. We're actually gonna skip the hunting trophy, as much as that pains me, especially when a blindfold comes up immediately after that. We're also now I can't take flamethrower. That's too ambitious. Yep, that's not great. Not great, friends. I think what's gonna have to happen is we're going to have to take the next like purple item we see in the shop. Purple weapon. Just because we're not seeing cacti clubs. And we're just not doing enough damage, and it's not because of our like damage upgrades, it's because our weapons are bad. Without sitting here for like a few minutes to do all the math on it and examine the problem thoroughly. At a glance, it appears that having 3 blue weapons this late in is just not good enough. Toolbox kind of sucks. I will take 2 more lifesteal. Well, we can take the metal because we didn't take. Okay. Knife's not one of the weapons I would have taken, by the way. So, the cacti club was nice. You gotta hunt this guy down. I think the vigilante ring is gonna be what gets us through this, if we make it through this. Because it's like 30% damage for pretty cheap. We're in so much trouble right now. Ooh, that was not looking so great. Can we get, like, sure. We're hitting for not a lot. You're not gonna skip on a tree. Coffee's good here. Yeah, the attack speed's very, very slow, so that's a problem. Probably need to be prioritizing that. Oh my. Come on, I really wanted the first the first video on 5 to be a win. But this has been a rough series of shops, I think. It's possible I missed like a path to victory here, but I will say this Brotato is quite a bit more taxing of your attention, things like Vampire Survivors and whatnot. We'll take a helmet, that's easy. I can't not take attack speed right now, given the situation. Do these pierce? I don't think they pierce. I don't think we want a medal. I don't think we can afford to take a medal. A spider, perfect. Perfect, thanks game. Just anything? Really? Just like any item, please. A shredder. Potentially. But then I lose 5% damage and 3 HP. But you know what? We're making do with what we have. It's going to help. I think it's gonna help. And I reserve the right to sell it next wave if it so comes to that. We're breaking the rules to win the run, basically. That rule being buying a... Oh, this is wave 14. This is the hell wave. Yeah, this is the actual biggest bullet hell wave, and... likely the place where I died? Oh, God. I'll take Blood Leech. I'll take coffee. Could I please have a common weapon? Please, game, stop. Please, just give me more cacti clubs. Why are you like this? So the problem with taking a weapon different of what you're taking is that it reduces your chances of getting the original weapon. Having 6 cacti clubs makes it easier to get more cacti clubs. That's why I saw more shredders in the shop just now. Not like I wasn't already not getting cacti clubs anyway, but that was bullshit. Yeah. Yeah, okay, well... like I said, we're gonna try again. This time, Ghost Flint. Is this the best item in the game? Or best weapon? Debatably. Debatably. But I want to win. Oh, we got one. Melee damage. It begins. That's nonsense. Take a Ghost Scepter. Nah, let's just rolling super hard. Maybe I didn't roll hard enough for Cacti Gloves last time. I don't know. But now we are on a whole nother set of stuff here. Did I get an upgrade? Attack speed that time? I'm not sure. Take melee damage again. Take this. Just gonna roll until we get Ghost Flints. Okay, we're out of money. We're actually gonna combine them. The idea being, I don't need the extra knives, flints, whatever. They're basically knives. I don't need the extra knives to clear the wave. So higher chance of getting attack speed up by converting to a higher tier weapon, right? Take the 2 armor. Go Scepter 2, huh? No. We're rolling for those flints. Not quite getting it, but you know, it's how it is. I don't think Well-Rounded's like the strongest character either. He's totally fine, but all right. So that just made me think that it might remember between waves, because I don't think I killed 20 with that weapon, or 16, or however many it was. We do 13 damage right now. That's not that amazing. Just take the armor. The Ghost Flint. Do we take a leather vest right here? Oh, we can't. Can't even take one. Another Ghost Flint. Let's just make it blue. Another blue Ghost Flint. So basically, last run we learned that you can't. I mean, it's gonna be hard to survive on bad weapon shops compared to difficulty 1. Whereas that doesn't make sense. Yeah, like, whereas before you could live on a terrible shop or 2, you can't really do that anymore. Kind of have to make do. That was pretty good. You know, I don't exactly want to combine now because I think I need the it's definitely more damage having the extra daggers, right? But I think there's a chance that each dagger gets enough kills here to get a speed up. There's enough enemies. Yeah, you can actually hear the stats going up. We haven't taken attack speed yet. Oh, ooh, do these have knockback? They have 2 knockback, so they would stop having knockback altogether. Probably fine. 6 melee damage. That's huge. These guys scale 1-to-1, so that was like a 30% damage increase for us. We also only have -1 armor using 6 serial weapons, which is kind of good. I don't think I rolled hard enough last time. I think I was a little too conservative, so let's roll harder. Also, our items are 3 coupons and a whetstone. So coupons really good. Like if you're, I don't know, if you've never played the game before, or you're new, items costing less is good, because you want to buy a lot of items. After this wave, I'm going to check our attack speed to see what we have, since we have taken 0 attack speed up this run. Like to get to that tree without dying. Be nice. We do have negative armor still, so that's like something to think about. Not taking negative melee damage. Speed's good. Lifesteal's good. Look, we have 25% attack speed. We haven't spent a single upgrade on it. Stay hydrated. I think we can actually take speed. Speed's very good. I'll definitely take purple luck right there. Another ghost flint. Recycling's probably going to be worth it. $95 and we have 96. Okay. So we do need some more max HP. And we need some more armor. But if we can get that before, you know, honestly, I always think wave 14. I know we died on 15 last time, but we barely made it through 14. Big guys are scary. They hurt. That was a bad economic wave. We need max HP, but leather vest is too good not to take here. Do I take? Probably take Cyclops Worm, right? Yeah, we'll hold on to that for next one. All right, so we're in the positive with armor now. We should do enough damage that this wave is going to make us quite a bit stronger. Looks like we do. Need to be a little bit careful for the charging guys whenever they spawn. More crates is good. Especially since we took the recycling thing. The recycling machine. All right, that was okay. That was okay. Metal detector is kind of hard to pass right here. I know it's damage down. We gotta take max HP, unfortunately. I'll take 10 luck. Oh, a sword. That's so tempting. So tempting. I'll take another head injury. Some more attack speed. We're at 58%. We've gotten 48% from our weapons now. So I wouldn't exactly call this a safe build since we have like very little range. We are going to need to take some... Oh, no. How did he hit me? We have no regen. It's bad. It's bad. It's cursed. It's cursed. We're so dead. Frick! Ugh. We just bought no items that time. Spent too much rolling on stuff. Alright, well, Danger 5 test run over. That was a failure, but that's gonna happen. Next up, we'll try Brawler. Alright, thanks for watching. You know, just a longer series is all that means, more content. If you like the video, please like and subscribe. Have a great day. See you later. Bye.